Mm.
So, how much did you spend on the 6?
I think it was £18.
Eh?
£18. So I bought 2.
I thought it was £10 each.
No, £9 something.
Oh, no, £9.50.
Yeah.
That's £19.
And then I've got the Rizzlers.
Okay. Right, what's it saying here? Can you, Kirsty, could you put that down and focus on this?
Right.
Yeah, set up my TV remote now so I can do a man. How can I press OK? It's not working.
Oh, crap.
I'll try doing a... Unfortunately... Oh, no, see? This is the fault I've got! Oh, God.
You want to speak to someone, that's what you want to do.
It doesn't allow you to speak to anybody.
Oh, that's useful.
Now what?
Throw it out the window.
Oh, maybe doing that might help.
Yeah, I'm sure that will help. Definitely throwing out the window will help.
I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now, because it won't allow me to say okay.
So you need to find what do you do when your OK button doesn't work. I mean.
Right, you can now order new V6 or TV remote online. Simply sign into. Right, you've got to sign into My Virgin Media to choose the TV box you have and a new remote will be given to you. Right, you'll have to do that.
Right.
Why you can't just talk? I hate the fact I cannot just talk to somebody.
Yeah, no, it's a pain.
Really annoys me. Stop looking at your phone. Try pressing and see what happens. And hang on, something might have happened. Oh, something might have happened. Oh, no.
We do try to provide them as much environmental enrichment as we can, giving them things that encourage more natural type behaviours. So keep changing things within the enclosure, it keeps it fresh and new and interesting for them. Should we keep them busy for a little bit?
Says the Virgin Media TV are you listening?
Yeah, well, maybe that'll
they were both really confident.
Well, I can't do it. What do you want me to do?
She was.
It's not working. I just don't know what you want me to do.
Would he go back up on his legs and have a really good look, and we did see him scamper up a few of the trees.
They'll only let you pass so many times.
I know.
Right, it says here, the Virgin Media TV control app allows you to manage the Virgin TV box from your device.
I have an idea, just lower the volume.
Use the app to change channel. Find out more about what you're watching, plus pause, rewind,
She was highly confident. She was out there mooching around straight away looking for the food that was hidden around.
Mobile or tablet over Wi-Fi around the house.
Just looking to investigate their enclosure, really. It's not something
Do I get it from the App Store
that maybe they've ever seen before.
Hey?
I don't know. Oh shit, I've got something in my eye.
Better.
They're actually showing all the natural behaviours that we want them to do. You know, he was up in the top of the trees, eating all the berries and fruits, breaking the branches that he couldn't get close enough to, and he's been building nests in every tree.
Do you think it's a happy home for them now?
I think they are very settled.
So you're happy with your animals?
I'm happy when my animals are happy, yeah, absolutely. I'm ecstatic.
How do you know when they're happy?
I'm getting very frustrated. I need to...
The tigers are settling in too.
Yes.
And they've...
But little Kasana is still nervous about being left alone. Lucy has a plan to help Mother Tarana put the little one more at ease.
Just to tell them the inhaler's not suitable.
Each keeper has their different ways of working with animals, but I think the more time you spend with them, then that's how the trust builds. You understand from their multi-level ways
what nerve endings did it go up, down, what the hell did it?
And so you can kind of anticipate what they want to a certain extent and try to
What's the
make that
password?
happen.
Is that the... Is it still capital VM?
I assume so.
I'll do that.
8 days since then.
Hi guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Allowed to talk about, you know, like a password and stuff. Like, oh shit! Oh shit. So now that everybody knows all about passwords, how are you doing? Where are you from? Up! Go on. I'm just gonna yell at the dog. Go on, up! Huff, huff, huff. Okay, so I have a little story. Once upon a time. Remember that time the other day? It was my mum got me up early so I could come and do the dog, as she's not really up to doing it at the moment with the breathing problems and shit. So I took the dog out for about 15 minutes so he can have a wee and a poop. It's like, and as soon as I came in, my mum moaned at me about it. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I skipped a bit. She came out, I guess, to find out what's going on because I'd been 15 minutes. And of course, that was the time I happened to be just standing there with my mobile phone. So of course, my mum thought that I was just on my mobile phone the whole time. And she moaned at me for keeping him out that long. I said, well, I had to keep him out that long so he had a chance to poop. And also play with him a little because I thought, well, I'd been cooped up all night, you know, in his bed. So I thought, oh, you know, I want to play a little bit, give him a bit of exercise, walk him around the garden. And she moaned at me for that. She said, just stick to the routine. And then today, the same thing, this time was about his food. I took him out for less than 15 minutes because I didn't want to get in trouble. So I went, oh, okay. So, but he came to me and he was obviously hungry and shit. So I gave him food, so I thought that'd be okay. I didn't know that. And then my mum moaned at me for feeding him and said, oh, he doesn't get fed for another 3 million hours. It's like, okay then, I'll just let him starve in future. Yeah, okay, that's very nice, isn't it? Her routine is she feeds him after she takes him out. But it's like, well, you can't be bothered doing it right now because you're having breathing problems and you keep going on about how you're ill. So I thought, well, I'll just feed him now before I go out because I won't be here to do it. Because I, you know, so it's like, so that was quite annoying. And my friend, she went, I told her the story and she went, you're actually literally getting in trouble for being a good dog owner. Yay, it's been confirmed I'm a good dog owner. Yay. Also, apparently I'm a dog now. I just had an encounter with the wolfy people out there, you know, on the main road. Unfortunately, I had to go out again to get my mum cigs because I didn't have enough money the first time, so I had to come back home, get some money and go back out. And I had an encounter with the fucking wolfy people who hung around until I left the shop. And they were like, ew, and they were going on about Wolfie and they kept going, hey, doggy, doggy, or whatever, and clicking at me like a dog. So I was like, fuck you. It's like, you have some nerve, because you're the fucking dogs. You look like dogs. Oh, mine look like scruffs. They look disgraceful, and they live at the disgusting flats across there. They don't even live at the other end of my street like they usually do. You know, most of the hooligans come from that end. Disgusting yobbos, disgusting peasants. I remember saying, oh, you're not your normal pleasant peasants, they're actually horrible people. And then they thought I was a nasty person because I said that. And it's like, oh, but you know, I heard people talk about, you know, how poor people are just like peasants and stuff can be really pleasant, nice people. I'm like, well, they're not that way. They're horrible, shitty people. So, and they're not poor either. Because apparently some of them have like 500-pound cats and 3 of the damn things, you know. I'm not convinced of that lot are poor out there. Not when they've got Segways that are about 500 quid, 500-pound cats, 3 apiece. And they can afford to buy the kids the latest gadgets and go on holiday like 4 times a year. Yeah, I don't think so. Kick them. How are you gonna? I should have done that, you know, since how they were going on about being a dog, I should have said bad hooligans. So you're the dogs, so go to your kennels now. Go to your kennels now. I'll do that. Next time I encounter them, I'm gonna go back to your kennels. Peasants. Back to your little caves. Oh God, she's calling me again. Nicked. I'm really thirsty. Don't roll me into it! Peasants. So I wonder which version watched my live streams and videos then, the hooligans themselves or their parents. If it's the parents, I just want to let you know that your kids are awful. Kick them. I think we should go back to corporal punishment. Send them to military camp. I wouldn't send my kids to military camp. I'd have fun being the freaking drill sergeant myself. Send them to me for discipline. We've got to break them first, though, haven't we? I mean, you know, of course, if they came here for discipline, they would be like, "Ooh, it's Wolfie," and going on with themselves. So we've got to break them first, so haven't we? To make them respect me. Force them to. Force them to. I don't mind being evil when it comes to punishing evil people. Technically, that's what the devil does. So the devil's not really bad, is he? Because he just punishes evil, horrible people. So, in fact, this is how I think it goes. I think God just sends the horrible people to the devil. They have like an understanding. It's like, you know, just punish them. So I'll do that. Boss doing some Caesar Milan to those hooligans. Right before rebuilding the decent human beings. Sometimes it's good to be evil. Oh yeah, definitely. You have to conjure up some evil in order to make sure people don't, you know, walk all over you and shit. Because if you have no evil in you at all, then people just walk all over you, don't they? Like you're a doormat. So I can't do that. You unfortunately, you was raised to be really good and polite and shit. So unfortunately, people walk over me. Because, you know, instead of like going over and mauling them like a real wolf would do, if I really was a wolf like they think I am, you know, I have to just walk on by and ignore them. When really in you wolf I want to trip them into the road and watch as a car goes by, or 2 or 3. That would certainly solve the problem, wouldn't it? It's just bumping them off. But you see, I don't have to do anything because God's gonna punish them. And I'm like, oh, we don't believe in God, we're atheists. Oh, well, that's even better then. Because God punishes atheists too. You're gonna have to reverse direction soon. Hi, how's it going? Hi, dear. Karma is a thing. Yes, I hope karma doesn't come towards me though, because I'm evil too, so yeah. But I haven't actually done anything evil. Do you actually go to hell and shit for having evil thoughts and saying evil shit? Even if you don't really do anything evil? I think that's the thing. Although, if God is really a vengeful and selfish God, and he wants everybody to be in his image, you know, that means I get to be evil and vengeful and selfish too. And he'll be proud of me. I'm getting dizzy, boss. Yay, let's make you dizzy. Anyway, so the last live stream that I did, good, because I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think hell's can be worse than fucking this, can it? I'm already there, so. Is that what hell's gonna be like? This for eternity? Having to scrub rat poo for a living? Well, at least I've got some practice. Anyway, so, yes, so last live stream, I titled it pretty much really similar to this one. But I didn't once talk about the subject, and I'm really sorry for that. So I'm going to rename that one, although I put it private, I'm not sure. I can't remember now what I did now. But if it's still public, then I'm going to rename it, you know, squirrels, basically, because the freaking live stream was about squirrels mainly, so I'm going to rename that. Oh, this one is definitely going to be about the subject at hand, unless my mum starts moaning at me some more, and then it'll just be the subject will be my mum moaning at me. She wasn't getting annoyed at me. She was moaning about the fact that I was on my phone, though. She's like, oh, who are you texting? The person you met today? She automatically assumes I've just met someone. You know, it's like, no, I haven't, because I was going to, but the person decided not to bother talking to me. And the other one decided that, you know, even though they're available all the time, so they're not available today. Okay, I will give them the benefit of the fact that it was short notice, I suppose. Hasn't piped up again, just started. He's flying. Keep moving, JD, or otherwise I'm going to trip all over you and you're going to get hurt and I'm going to go flying like Squash here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That song is very popular in the kitten video thing. So I'm just making a silly. JJ, just move! God's sake! I'm gonna trip over him. He just keeps stopping. I'm trying to make his wings fall. There we go. Sorry about if he getting dizzy. I just thought he'd like to fly. Isn't he cute? Look how fat he is. Look how fat and huge and enormous he is. Look how fat. See, I mean, more plushies and more sort of action figures should be sexy like this. He stinks, though. I don't know how to unstink him. How do I unstink him? I don't really want to put him in the washing machine. He's very delicate, like his arm already ripped off and his wings seem like they're going to come off. So I don't really want to put him in the washing machine. No, Febreze gives me irritation. It's too bad there's no hypoallergenic Febrezes. You know, air freshener things. Don Lino is really cute. Not really chasing him because he's not moving. Did you made that Build-A-Bear? No, someone made it for me. You know, an actual person who makes plushies. Little bunchy bunchies. Why, can you build something like this in Build-A-Bear? Because, like, I want another one, but they cost about £40 a piece. I want Jeremiah doing. That's his son, Don Lino's son. And I had it commissioned, and the woman was like, "Oh, I was going to do your yellow plush." And I thought, "Oh, that's so cute. I'm going to do your yellow plush." He's not really yellow. He's more gold and blonde with whites and cream mixture. But yeah, yellow plush fits him, I suppose. Hand wash on mild temperature on sink. Ah, okay. Most gentle. Fabric spray. Oh, crap. Yeah, I did that with something once. What was it? I think it was my nightwear that stank. Even though it had been washed, it stank. So I Febrezed it. And then I went into bed and I was itching all night long. So I took it off and I was fine. So I know it was definitely that. Just like when I used to shower with Lynx. And I used to get irritation afterwards. I thought it was just the water. But once I switched to an eczema-friendly alternative called Oilatum, I was much better. No irritations. Water still irritates me, but not as much as the feckin' Lynx did. Anyway, so I think, first of all, I think there should be fat action figures. Like, there's bigger Barbies. Apparently, I asked someone and they said that someone did come up with the idea to do big action, you know, like male dolls. But apparently the idea was rejected because, oh, it's encouraging obesity or whatever. It's like, yeah, but you're doing fat women dolls, so why is it more offensive to have fat men dolls? Are you saying it's acceptable for women to be encouraged to be fat but not men? Is that what you're saying? Like, oh, men have to be ripped, but women, they can be as fat as they want. Like, what the hell? It's something to do with feminism, isn't it? There was a BBW Barbies. Well, there are chubby. Well, not. I wouldn't say they were chubby. They were just normal size Barbies. They were thicker, I suppose. I wouldn't say they were fat or chubby. You know, big. Not even chubby, really. Just normal sized. Like, people associate normal size now with being fat or plus size. It's not. It's just average size. You know, it's like how humans are supposed to look. Like, you know, do you remember that? Do you remember how humans are supposed to look? Like, they're supposed to have some fat on them. Don't you know anything at all? Not you, but the fat phobic people. It's like, oh, well, no, we can't have that. The slightest bit of fat and you're obese and nasty and horrible and you're going to die young. And, oh, the soft flab would be nice. That'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it? To hell with weightism. Yeah, and fat phobicism. And that other one, what's it? Sizism. Sizist. I call everybody sizist that goes on. Like, you know, there's these with videos with fat people in, and they're like going on about how fat they are, and I'm like, you know, whatever. Like these predator catcher things, and they were always. I had this like argument type thing with these people. And people were having a go at people because these particular predators were autistic, and one had Down syndrome, and everybody had a go at somebody who was like calling them the R words. And it's like, yeah, but people make fun of the ones who are fat. but nobody says a thing. You know, nobody has a go at them when they make fun of them for being fat. So I said that. I commented, and they were like, "Oh, but fat is different. You can do something about that." Whereas the autism and the other thing and the R word thing, you can't do anything about. So it's different. Ugh. Yeah, okay, but it's still kind of giving someone a complex about their weight. And like, it's just this stigma that, oh, fat is bad and skinny as possible is good. It's like, not really, because no one, like, you know, people go on about how, you know, the odd people, like, dotted around, go on about how being too skinny is bad for you. But that's not really plugged as much as fat stuff. People just always go on about fat stuff being bad. Haven't you done enough walking today? No, I don't think so. I don't know. I have to walk around when I talk. I don't know. My hip was killing me earlier. I need a drink. This water's just not doing a thing. Where's my other drink? What's my mum done with it? Has she thrown it away? Do you know what? I really want to have some alcohol, but I'm not allowed. Check out Simple here. And so that's why my mission and goal in life is to not only be a sort of fat acceptance person. I don't want to say activist because not like I'm out there going, oh yes, banners and shit and parades and shit, but like, I don't know. Would you consider me a fact activist, even though I don't really do that sort of thing? But I mean, I do plug it on YouTube and online and stuff, and I'm always going on about it, like, you know, on other things as well as this, other social media sort of platforms and stuff. Like, there was, you know how they're going on about Love Island at the moment? Like, that's really popular and it's always popping up all over the place. Well, Tinder's the same. Tinder has decided to call themselves Swipe Island or something. Like, they've got Love Island freaking fever as well. And I actually found a Love Island contestant on Tinder. I'm not really sure why all these, I mean, people like that supposedly are more popular, you know. Supposedly women are all after all these really muscular men, and yet they're the only ones I see on Tinder. The only people I see on Tinder are skinny or muscular. So that's got to say something. I never see any fat people on Tinder, so all I can think of is that the fat people are having no problems getting girlfriends and boyfriends, and all the muscle-bound men are all desperate because they're all on Tinder. There's no fat men on Tinder. I think I've got the odd one. That you are really fat positive. Joined feedists for fat liberation. Not really more fat appreciator. Is she banning you from booze now? No. It's my medicine, you know. I'm not allowed to have booze or certain other things. Okay, that's weird. My knees decided to become very hot. But to the touch it's cold, but it just felt hot then. That's weird. Where is my tea? Oh, I drank it. I thought I drank about a bit of it. We can accept gays, trans and nerds, but people still lack tolerance towards autism, body positivity, belly lovers and asexuality. Yeah, that's right. They pick and choose. These social justice warriors and these progressives and these enlightened people, they pick and choose certain things that they accept, but other things they can go to hell. You know? Like, I want Therians and furries to be accepted. You know what I mean? I want to be able to go out wearing my tail and ears and not be going, oh, it's Wolfie, oh, and fucking whistling at me and fucking going on with it. I want to be able to go out and be accepted for being a furry as well. I was also, when I was going through my transgender period, when I was dressing like a boy and telling people I was a boy and shit throughout my teenage years, they used to get angry with me because the kids, that is, they used to get angry with me because they didn't know what I was. Like, they weren't convinced I was a boy when I told them, even though I looked like one. As a kid, you can kind of get away with either gender. Like, a boy can get away with looking like a girl, and a little girl can get away with looking like a boy. It's easy because they all have high-pitched voices, and they all have flat chests, and they all have relatively soft faces. So everybody looks, you can be whatever you want. So even though I was young and I looked convincing as a boy, and I made my voice deeper. I had trained my voice to be deeper because I was like 16 or whatever. So by then I would have had a deeper voice. But I didn't. But I still sounded convincing as a boy. But still, they were like, "Is you? Isn't you? Is you?" And they would get angry because they didn't know what I was, and that would scare them, and they get all upset with me. Because that was before I was doing the wolfy thing. Like coming out as a wolfy Thurian. Remember the convicts laugh? Mixing alcohol with meds is not a good thing. I had wine yesterday, actually. I was so thirsty, but I didn't have anything good in. Go the other way now. More studies are out there now that prettiness is healthy. Oh, and it's taken them this long to figure that out. Very progressed, intelligent people are. Apparently progression is things changing and you not being able to get the other thing that you want, like TVs. Like you go from the normal TVs to flat screen, and apparently that's progress. No, it's not progress. Progress is having a choice. But when you get rid of one thing to replace another thing with something that's, I wouldn't say better. My eyes were screwed up when we first had to switch to a flat screen because we had no choice, because there was only flat screens available. I wouldn't call that progress. Progress is having a choice, not being forced to replace one thing with another that's exactly the same but different. It's not better. It's not better. All it did was, when you were moving, it was like an, not an echo, but like a trail. It was weird. And in low light, you saw this trail. It was horrible. And my eyes went funny. I couldn't watch telly for more than like 10 minutes on a flat screen. So, wouldn't say it's better. Different, but not better, not progressed. Sorry. Your idea of progression is shit. Put a link to it interested. I've done a recent on my Insta comic about positivity. Yeah, I think that's the guy, isn't it? Oh, bidet wine. No bidet wine. Bidet was ages ago. Furries are great. Probably some of the least erotic people I've ever met. There is a stigma about furries. I don't understand why furries are hated so much. If people discriminate within a movement, it's not good thing. Correct, Jay. Yeah, but the steps, even out the steps. More studies. I don't know. Anyway, so as I was saying, I'll beat you up. I'm just kidding. Show me those canines again. Did I cane but girls with fangs? Okay, what was I saying? Yes. I just don't agree with the fact that it's a blanket statement that all fat people are revolting and disgusting and unattractive. It's like with everything. You get your ugly skinny people and you get your gorgeous handsome fat people. It's like there's some bodies that I can understand would be revolting. Like, as a fat admirer person whose preference is for fat guys and girls, I can look at a fat person and think, ugh. Like, there are some people that are just like, I would revolt over. But if I did that, people would just think, oh, you don't like fat people. But that's not true. I just don't like that fat person. I don't like the way that person looks. That person. Not all of them. Blanket statement. I think they're all revolting. That one person does not look good. But then you get another fat person who's so soft and smooth and sexy and has a big ass and thick thighs, and I'm like, yeah, and a big overhanging flabby soft doughy belly, and I'm like, I want to get me some of that shit. Yeah, you know. So, and then there was some. I saw a skinny boy today, and he actually looked pretty good. So you can't even say, oh, I hate all skinny people because I have a preference for fat people, because that's not true either. When I was growing up, I always said that I actually quite like every body type, but there are certain people that I don't find as attractive as others in that category. So there'll be loads of skinny people in a row. I might find some of those attractive, but not others, the body wise and the face wise and the hair and everything. Has to be a full thing for me. Or if I saw a guy with a really gorgeous body but his face wasn't great, I'd still kind of fancy him. But yeah, for a package deal, good luck. So there are, you know, attractive fat people do exist. I just don't like all this, so fat, so automatically unattractive. I mean, I don't agree with that. That's stupid. I mean, I've heard people say that, oh, such a body has a great body because it's muscular or skinny. Muscular if it's male, skinny if it's female. And I'm thinking they've got a horrible body. They've got veins popping out of them. You can see every bone. You know, it looks like a bag of rocks or a bag of bones. It's got no shape. I'll tell you an example of someone who has a horrendous body that I do not like. Where everybody, for some reason, finds it attractive. Two people, actually. Two celebrities. Actresses, I think. Actresses. The Princess Leia actress that everybody fawns all over, who has a revolting body, no shape at all, and top heavy. Not nice at all. I don't know why people find that shit attractive. And Bridget Jones, Renee Zellweger, she's got a horrible body. It doesn't matter if she's fat or thin, she looks horrendous because she's got a really odd shaped body. But apparently people think that's attractive. I think no, 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 no. So, I mean, she gained weight deliberately for the role of Bridget Jones, but she looked normal, like I say, normal size, not really fat. But apparently that was horrendously fat in their eyes. Like, okay, why can't we just normalize normal? Even if you don't want to, you know, glorify obesity as everyone keeps going on about, you know, why don't we just, you know, show not fat but not, you know, ripped, rock hard, muscular bodies and skinny bodies? Why can't you just, on Love Island or whatever shit they have out there, why can't they just show men with muscles but they have a layer of fat on them? So none of this six-pack ab thing and veins popping out. Why can't we just have like a bit of fat, a bit of muscle, you know, a bit of both? Or why can't you show different body types? Yeah.
Surely 30 minutes is long enough to eat it up, Kirsty. Come on, I've got to eat
Sorry.
it. Have you not even got it?
No, I forgot. Oh, here we go. She wasn't kid size, FFS. Yeah, I like flabby, jiggly bellies. Skinny, and I think they're inferior. I actually think they're inferior. Like, oh well, they don't have enough food, so they must be, you know, dirt poor and whatnot. And they actually, you know, I feel kind of sorry for them. I think they should be looked down upon. People who are skinny. I mean, no one should be looked down upon, obviously, but.
Dinner. Stop cracking all over me, go away. Leave them alone. Because you're getting told off being an arsehole. You say you have to have a go at the phobia. Oi, you can see it. You're in the way. What is wrong with you? I am 25 minutes ago for my dinner. I'm not impressed, Kirsty, by your attitude. Not impressed at all. Had a good day halfway, while your mother's at home, got fuck all to eat. But you're alright, full fucking English breakfast, fucking meeting people, enjoying yourself out there, while your mother is sat here just waiting and waiting. No, very funny. I'm glad you'll find it fucking amusing, you stupid tart.
I'm not really finding it amusing, not
Fucking-
really.
If anybody in the world is happy, it's definitely you. Absolutely a disgraceful human being. And you even find it funny. Wow. That's incredible. Do you know, right now, Kirsty, I wish I was that kind of person. Because I'd really like to really do you. You're a nightmare. All I ask for is simple human rights, Kirsty. That's something to eat and something to drink. And you're finding it still amusing.
Not really.
Well, it's about time that people got to know the real you. And I shall be making sure that all the right people know what you are really, really, really like. Well, fine. Look at the attitude. Don't care, not interested. And yet you get upset by these things out here can't do nothing. Big deal, big whoop. At least they're not calling you transvestite. Or any other thing that they think may be more gut-wrenching for you. Well, in a bit it'll be abuser. And a hell of a lot worse. Such a bleeding attitude. I do nothing but good for you, girl. And how do you repay me? This is how you repay me. By treating me like shit. And even laughing about it, finding it amusing. Just absolutely disgusting, like the lowest form of crap that there is in the world. Unbelievable, definitely should be NHS. But I'm standing here now because I'm making sure I get to eat. I am chasing you around for something. No one's busy on our damn phone, posing and God knows what for every fucker else getting paid by. That could do with how you're making bleeding money. And all sorts of shit.
I make money by doing art.
Look, don't dare laugh anymore, Kirsty. Because, God, I just don't know how to get through to you. You're an idiot. You're not understanding how desperate I am. Believe I gave birth to a demon. Wow. And I'll tell you something else, Kirsty. It's Halloween in this house. You can decorate your room, that's it. You have that as black as you like. And evil thoughts, which you probably have all the time anyway. But this house ain't gonna get Halloween. This is not America. And I don't want evil in the There's enough evil in this house, that's you and the fucking rats. They're the two evils. Oh, what I don't get, Kirsty, is you are told what kind of person you are. And that fucking doesn't bother you. Yet you go out there, somebody calls you a wolf, and you get meh.
Not really.
It makes me uncomfortable. You've got to be kidding me, right? You are so hard and cold, and yet that affects you. Wow.
No,
You're gonna
fucking dropped it.
Don't bother coming in. Find somewhere else to go.
Right, whatever. Hear what she's saying?
That's about as interesting as you get. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. She's just evil and nasty and cruel. Wow.
Coming soon to Channel 4 with All 4. Home Zone 4, sponsored by John Lewis.
Unbelievable.
A shadow as you hear, Olafina Jones is now just 2 weeks away from holding her first ever wedding reception on the south side of her castle. To ensure there's a perfect backdrop, she spent the last 5 weeks painstakingly restoring each of the 34 windows and frames.
This is the last window to be restored. Not any more glass and fallout necessarily.
I has a question for you. Oh, I was trying. She's right though. I was trying so hard not to laugh, especially when she was going on transvestites. She's going on about transvestites. Calling me a transvestite or something. I was like, what's she going on about? Anyway, so the question is, if I'm the abusive one, how come I'm the one who feels like I'm walking on eggshells and flinching every time I hear a noise because, oh, she might come in the room and catch me, looking at my phone or something. That's so funny. It's funny. I guess I've got to eat this. Did you actually see anything? Let her cool down. Maybe she should watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Oh, no Halloween though. Oh, she hates Halloween. But yeah, Issa is right. Definitely dad bod with muscles with a nice soft flabby middle. I didn't see any really big fat guys today, to be honest. They're all just moderately fat, not really great bodies, to be honest. Not really great bodies. Not the best. Wouldn't say there was any good ones today. They're very rare. This is why it pisses me off when the ones who I find that are, really my type, they're not available. Okay, so I got this another story, right? It's about Phoebe. So on Phoebe, I met this man. He was local, I think. It doesn't really say exactly where he's from, but he's from England anyway. So he's kind of local-ish. So he's got to be somewhere where he can actually get to me. Even if it's a train ride away or something. And, sorry, I got an itch. I can whining in the... No, just the chair. Anyway. So, yes. So there's this guy, right? And he looked pretty hot, you know. He looked like he was sitting down, so you couldn't see properly what he looked like, but he looked like he had a pear-shaped body for a man. And I thought we were having a rather marvellous conversation. But then he decided it would be a cool idea to, after he told me what he did for work and what he was studying, I thought, oh yes, I'm interested in that too, you know. So I thought we'd have loads to talk about because he was studying something and he was in a field of work that I'm interested in, which is sociology and psychology and stuff like that. But, you know, after I said that, so I said like a long-winded thing. You know, it's not like I just went, oh, cool, and that was it, you know, nothing to really respond to. Like, I could understand that, but he went, oh, I don't think we're really vibing and clicking or some shit. I don't know. I'm like, what? We have like loads in common. What the hell are you talking about? And I'm guessing he's local. I'm just gonna guess he's local. But apparently we're not vibing and clicking and stuff. I thought that was weird. I thought we were having a great conversation. That's what I get. Either gay, married, not interested, like this guy. I put him in that category, just not interested because he claims we're not clicking. Yeah. And then, you got fucktards like TM who turned out to really blow out of proportion by asking him out and saying, even just as friends, even if you don't want to, date. And he decided to fucking report me and get me banned from the pharmacy. Shit. All because I fancied him. So fancying pear-shaped men apparently is my demise. Literally, it's like every time I get involved with one, I get in fucking trouble. Like, it's not just like, well, I'm not interested and that's it. It's, oh no, let's get you banned from everywhere. Let's get you banned from everywhere. What are they going in about? Well, they're not that rare. I mean, they are rare, obviously, but they're not that rare. As in, like I say, I've met a few. Just that they're all married, gay, not interested. It's like, well, if you're gay, then that's not a problem. I can turn into a man for you. If you're married, then we could just be friends and I could just, be there and admire the sexiness and be friends with them. That would also do me. Be great if the guy was polyamorous as well. Had a cool wife. But no. I'm just met with hostility instead. By every one of them. Or I find one that is available, kind of. Like, is interested. But they have a job. So they're not freaking available. I actually made a video for you guys when I was out. And, because I couldn't live stream. I made a video. Now, don't worry, there's nobody in it. I've not insulted anybody, so don't ban me from the stores and report my videos and my channel and report me to the police like all these other fuckers has done. Apparently that's the worst crime you can commit, is getting someone for 2 seconds on a video.
Got my own drink, shall I?
I forgot.
Yeah, fucking you did.
No.
Forgot to feed you, forgot to give you a drink. Mother, we forget everything. Even how to feed you. Yeah, fucking great. The less I have to do you lady, the fucking better. Can't believe I gave birth to that. Good God tonight. Impregnated by the bleeding devil. human. It fucking ain't. Not fucking human about that. Aren't you? Trust me. And it's whatever. I remember her once, and she was sensitive. She'd be upset by stuff that you expected her to be upset at, but no, not anymore. Hard as fucking nail. Until somebody calls her one thing, obviously. Right, I'll sort myself out. No knight in shining armour for me, is there? Oh yeah, maybe it's oh, right.
Is it still on, or is it doing that reconnecting thing? Wonder how much she was going on with herself while I've been gone. Did she discover the camera? Racing for something to scream into the camera real loud. Oh dear. Lynn. Why did Richard just say Lino randomly? She didn't go on with us. I am afraid to be in this room right now because she might come in at any moment, start moaning. I already did her a cup of tea. Did she make cup of teas? What did she do? Just passed by, I think. Lino kept your phone safe. Oh yeah, I put Lino in front of it. I was trying to disguise it so she wouldn't notice it amongst all the stuffed toys. I put my hyena behind it. I'm just gonna wash my hands because I've just put some cream on myself that's a bit stinky, smelly. So it irritates, like I say. Freezing cold water. No, there's a guy outside shirtless right now. It's fucking freezing. It was freezing before, but it certainly is cold now. It's gone, it's later and it's darker. It was freezing today. You could see Lino's belly. Ah, camera was focused on Lino. Oh, that's so cute. She was all fuzzy. Oh no! So all you could see was his belly, and it blurred out her behind his belly. Oh my gosh! Let me see. I'm gonna put the camera where it was. I can't see. Oh, what have I just done? I pressed a button. Let's have a look. Alright. Well, he's blurry at the moment. That's his thigh, by the way. That's his belly. You saw his thigh. Unless he was like that before. Was he like that? Was he like that, or was he like that? Because that's his thigh. And that's his belly there. You can see a bit of his belly, I suppose. So he was either on his back, or on his thigh. On his side. You'll see his thigh. So which one was he on? Like that, or was he like that? Oh, and his freaking paw in the way as well. See, that's his leg. His big fat chicken leg. Look at his chunky thighs. Chicken thighs. Isn't he cute? It's not good. I think we saw his fat belly. Mine's probably ruined now because I had to... What did she do? Did she empty that out? Or did that just spill everywhere and I have to clean up a load of urine now? It's very nice of my mum to put her urine freaking thing on the kitchen surface, isn't it? That could fall over at any time and go everywhere. Guess who has to clean it up? Guess who has to clean it up? I guess I'm a horrible person. I should have just done the food instead of yammering on a live stream. I think we saw his belly. Shouldn't have gone on with myself on the live stream. And just done her food. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Look at this fat, sexy belly. So fat. Look at these thick thighs. He's so fat. Look at him. He's like laying down all fat and shit. I can't even stand him up. Big boss. Big boss. So that's what you guys saw. I should have left it like that. Oh my gosh. The only reason why I didn't is because I was trying to hide the video, the phone. But next time I leave the room, I'm just gonna let you guys see that. I mean, isn't that a sexy view? Oh, she's going on with herself again. Yeah, she was going on with herself, but I couldn't hear what she was saying because the telly's so loud. Me, Tristy. Why is she still going on about that? Well, look at his sexy, sexy underwear. Cute paws. That's a telly you can hear. She's not talking now. That's a telly you can hear. She said, "Oh, she can do is this and and then I couldn't hear the rest." I wish I had my drawings down here so I could show you guys real quick before I go off. I left them upstairs. Here's some cute ones. Nice and dark. How would you like to see a lovely cartoon with these characters in? Look at the big, fat, huge, enormous, cute puss centaur. No, I don't want to rotate the damn thing. There's no other drawings there. Oh, we have a look at him while I'm just finding the other one. Here's one. How about this one? This one's nice, quite nice, isn't it? I love this animated. All the belly just like wobbling and shit. Oh, he's like sleeping. So I guess he's lifted his belly up there and then he's dropped it there. Cute. Yeah, the drawings are actually, one of them is quite sexual, so I can't show you. There's none of Laura Lino. So tiny. I was quite proud of this. Okay. I'll probably get banned, but I will. It's my journal. Oh, nice and blank. No more drawings? Oh, I got that one. It's rubbish, that. That's rubbish. Oh, I've got one here. Oh, look how cute! I don't know what the hell that is. Falcon wolf. Oh, they're so cute! Look how bunchy! Look at this, how big and bunchy it is. Big and bunchy it is. That's Lino from behind. Big and bunched. The evil rats. What was I going on about here? I passed Oliver that big. Oh yeah, right. Sorry, I wasn't insulting him. Don't worry. I was just describing him. He's actually a nice person, unlike the others. Oh, I can't find anything else. Where is it? It must be more. I actually forgot to draw in my diary. So I actually deliberately thought, oh shit, I've not drawn in my diary for a while. I must draw in my diary. Nope, there's nothing else. Oh man. Look at the paws! Look at the paws! The paws! No paws. Okay, there you go. It's rubbish though, because I made the head like massive. Somebody told me something about fat people, and it's like I'm even more turned on by them now since they said that. It's something that never even occurred to me before. I guess that's it. Oh, there's a drawing there. It's trapped in the box. It's trapped in the box. Well, that was interesting. Well, at least it's about fat people this time, this live stream. Oh shit, my food. Don't worry, I'm neglecting myself as well. So if y'all think I'm neglecting my mum, I also neglect myself. It's called Some people are fit to look after people, and some people are not, because everybody's different. Doesn't make me a bad person. See worse on adverts. I don't know what that means. That is true, you do see worse on adverts. I should really do more videos of my art. Anyway, I'm going to go now because it'll probably just cut out anyway because it'll probably be low battery by now. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and become a Patreon, and also just like give me lots of money. Goodbye. Remember, it's for a good cause so that I can make my animations and live and buy, you know, food and shit. Good bunched. By the way, I need another way to get money other than PayPal because now I can't get my PayPal balance anymore. I can't buy stuff. So suggest something else that's, you know, it can go directly into my bank without giving my bank details out. That would be great.